sesh on SWOT analysis. So SWOT analysis is essentially a strategic planning tool. And you would look as the business to do an internal audit, look at those factors inside the business, and do an external audit, being those factors outside the business. And you do this before the business develops and implements the strategy. So the idea is just a tool to help you plan your strategy. Now, SWOT analysis, very simple. You're looking at the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats, hence SWOT being the first letter of all of those. Now let's just take an example of Amazon. So Amazon, the strengths, retail marketplace, Prime, and AWS being their cloud computing unit. Weaknesses is the fact that lots of their costs derive from that, what's called the last mile, being the last bit before they get into your door, and a huge amount of their unit costs come from that, and that's essentially why net incomes aren't as high as perhaps they would like them to be. But opportunities to try and resolve that problem would be through acquisitions they've made. They've made acquisitions in Ring, they've made acquisitions in Zoox in terms of trying to get those delivery cards, we suspect anyway. And that opportunity could help resolve that weakness. In terms of threats, well, we know one of the strengths is the AWS unit, huge growth, leading player in the cloud computing unit. But if we were to think about who their main rival are, it's Microsoft with Microsoft Azure. So that's clearly a key threat to perhaps the most exciting part of Amazon. So that's Amazon. All businesses are different, which the point I want to make is that each different business will have a unique SWOT analysis. Be sure of that. Also, these SWOT analysis, well, you could do it right now, and then, well, the rate that Amazon go out, they might have purchased someone already within this video. So the fact that the SWOT analysis is dynamic, it's constantly changing. So you need to make sure you're doing regular updates with SWOT analysis for that business. Number 4 is it's not a guarantee of success. Just because you've done SWOT analysis in your planning doesn't mean the actual strategy will be successful. It's just a tool to help you work out where you need to look in terms of the long-term future of your business. And in terms of the success, the reason why it may not be a success is because it could be you've found what you need to do in terms of your strategy, but you've implemented it badly, you've implemented it poorly. Or it could be the environmental change. We're thinking pest analysis here. It's been happening so quick you couldn't even keep up with it, despite the fact that you did a really good SWOT analysis. Anyway, I hope that helps with SWOT analysis. See you at the next session.